Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with a short field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic. kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it with the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They go with a direct snap. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The attempt is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught near the sideline. It's Henderson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
Louisiana 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And the Roadrunners pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handing off on the draw play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UTSA. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Moves the ball up to the 30. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line to run the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
So second down after the incompletion. He's going to hand this off. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're trying to run it with the option. And they finally stop him with a quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. And the Roadrunner took it a cash in this red zone trip. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, UTSA. This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And he make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Woods. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. For the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Testing the right side here. Fights off a defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. Fighting off the defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Snags the quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it.
Freedom, freedom. Acorn.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal.
Lasso, lasso. Cut it, cut it. Tuna, tuna. 691, Gator Spar. Tuna.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook?
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He's free around the 15. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Jackrabbit. Flare. Flare.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. The shotgun running play call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Got it.
Crucial red zone play coming up.
Flare. Flare.
And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
22 Spider.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he gets the 2-point conversion to get back within 3 scores here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play.
3:25.
And the same runner's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up.
Pound 55 weak.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his back. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Roadrunners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense not pressing this time. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He's swarmed by the defense. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Let's go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.